YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage back, and yes, we are back in Empire at War. This is the Thrawn's Revenge mod, and Clone Trooper Wheeler, this is for you. He has been an awesome supporter of the channel and a big fan, and appreciate all that he has done for the channel. So I'm going to continue some content on Thrawn's Revenge because it was specifically requested by him. So I want to make sure that we get that for him. So I am going to invade Kuat here. I did do something, so the last time I played, it maybe seemed a little too easy because we started rolling pretty hard. So I went into the game difficulty, and I changed the difficulty up to Captain. I had been playing on Recruit just to kind of get my feet under me and learn what was going on. A couple of comments that you all gave me too. I haven't been making a whole lot of use of smaller than capital ships, and they do have purposes, and some of you wanted to see them get brought out more, and it was good comments that you brought my way. Speaking of, I'm going to turn this on so I can kind of see a little bit better. Like, Bill Bringy has my main shipyards, I believe. I believe that's lore accurate, too, if I remember right. Let's get to... Wasn't that the battle where Thrawn was defeated, Bill Bringy, in the original Timothy Zahn books? I could be wrong. All right, the Lancer Frigate was one that was recommended to me. Let me get this. This one came from RB Moore. He says about the comment there at the end about smaller cruisers or anti-fighter. He says the Lancer is an anti-fighter laser light show. So slow but dangerous anti-fighter escort craft. That is what we want. I'm going to build some Lancer frigates and try and put them into use. And I'm just kind of curious here. Built before the Clone Wars, prevails throughout the decades, well equipped. This is a fleet escort. Word picket line.
Vehicle in production.
All right, I'm gonna get a good number of Lancer frigates on the way, and we'll put them to work. Strike cruiser, ion cannons, assault concussion missiles. Models a medium cruiser. Framework has spawned many variants. It's best used as fire support in conjunction with anti-fighter support, and more durable vessels to absorb fire. Okay, so we got some different options there. There are smaller ships here too, like the Acclimators, this Immobilizer, which is a interdictor cruiser. And then we've got the Victory 1 Star Destroyer, the Victory 2, then ultimately this Procursitor Star Destroyer. These are the smaller ship types that are outside of these large destroyer and battle cruiser types that I have mostly been equipping. I have quite a few Imperial 2s. I don't remember if I think I built one of the battle cruisers. I could be wrong. But in any case, there we go. I've got some more ships being built at Bill Bringy, and I'll send them over to use in Thrawn's fleet so we can mix in some smaller stuff. I'm going to hit resume game. The AI may pick up its, attacks and blow back at me, so I may need to get smart, play faster, play smarter, all that kind of stuff. Let's take a look. We have a fair bit of funding sitting around. And I'm going to take a look at some of my structures real quick while I'm here. This one do Stormtrooper Group Story Event recruits TX5532 and Mac Tanar. That's cool.
Unit in production.
Let's do that.
Building
some space stations. Then as far as ground forces go, got a barracks. I'm trying to remember where it shows you all your different I know we have ship crews that we're dealing with here. I don't know if it shows you, like, where it shows you the parts, or I don't know. There's the different mechanics that come into play in this one. Let's go ahead and base defenses, planetary shield generator. Is this where I think it is? No, that's not where I think it is. Bill Bringy, we probably want to have real good defense because that's an important shipyard to me, but we can't build anything on the ground at Bill Bringy per se. It's just an asteroid base. I'm going to put this hypervelocity gun in there, and I'm going to do that because it'll make it, maybe a little bit easier for me to try and defend. Let's go ahead and go back here. I'm going to hit Zoom game, except for I want to see some of the recently conquered places, like Coruscant. We got some stuff built. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some heavy factories.
Building started.
Coruscant, and let's take a look at the space. Build a larger
Constructing.
space station there. Okay. Now let's save a little bit of money and let's keep things going. I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to bring my forces down. Ooh, we caught Leia on planet here. So, and remember that in this mod, when you kill their heroes, that's it. Like, they're gone. You know what I mean? Like, they don't come back like they do in the standard game, which means you gotta play smart with your heroes, especially if you're playing a Thrawn's Revenge campaign and you got Thrawn. So you all should be scared that I'm gonna get the main character killed, because that sounds like something that I would do. All right, I'm gonna begin the battle here. Go ahead and build here. I like the ones that gets the Stormtrooper Medic Squad.
Started.
And then let's start bringing in reinforcements. I like coming in with a couple of AT-ATs. And what else was working good for us? These tanks were really good. If you all didn't see, I had another episode recently where I was vehicle or assault rides on an air.
Construction complete.
Accurate against aircraft. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in some AT-STs.
On my way.
Let's pull in a Stormtrooper battalion, and I'm gonna drop some extra troopers out of my hero unit here. That's Freja Cobell here. His brain was completely dominated by Horus Sabath. I don't know how do you say that Jedi. That's the guy we got right here. So that's kind of cool that they're together. It's been a long time since I've read these books. I probably need to read them again.
Moving to secondary position.
The original books by Timothy Zahn were really good. All right, anyway, I'm gonna move up.
Enemy forces ahead.
Try and get into some action here. Let's see, they've got some maybe rocket troopers up in front of us.
Reporting.
Okay, let's put in an anti-infantry turret and an anti-vehicle turret. And let's keep moving forward and go take this capture point. I've got a few troopers who are spawning back here. That's fine. We'll let them go ahead and spawn.
Complete.
Looks like the rebels kind of fled away from here right before we fought them. There's a few of them standing over here on this build pad. We got a tank coming in. Alright, now we got a proper fight going. I'm gonna push forward with my tanks and troopers. They've got some light armor up in front of us. Nothing we shouldn't be able to handle.
Your orders, Commander?
So I'm just gonna kind of march straight through them. Now they do have a heavy T4B in the back. I'm gonna focus fire on it with some of my units. My AT ought to do pretty well against the T4B. I'm gonna spread my stormtroopers out so as to minimize some of their losses. Alright, the T4B is taking heavy losses. One of my tanks is getting cooked pretty good here. I'd like to get back out of this fight. Come on, get out of there. And another T4B back here. I'm gonna call in some reinforcements so I got access to it. Some more troopers. I'm losing units. Okay, so I got another AT-AT down, and let's bring in some more ties, more troopers. Okay, let's pull back just a little. Our Dark Jedi's getting a little cooked here.
Our base is under attack.
Our base should be fine. They're after my anti-infantry turret there, and they almost got it. But they're about to run into some trouble. Our Dark Jedi is doing well. I think this is a victory point here, so if we can capture this point, I think we'll just flat out win.
Building under construction.
Battalion standing by.
I'm gonna bring some of these units down here,
Right away. On my way.
aid in the capture, and then leave a few troops to hold up here.
Awaiting orders.
Go capture that build point. Alright, I'm trying to keep a real close eye on our Jedi. Don't want to lose them, because like I said, if you lose hero units, then you straight up lose them. We got a stiffer resistance here. the rebellion, so that was good. We've been fighting on quite a few other planets and not had a whole lot of resistance, so good to get some solid resistance. Yeah, this victory point should let us just win the battle, I believe. Maybe a slow capture.
Yes, sir. Turret constructing.
I'm gonna go put
Roger.
some Bacta and repair stations up over here.
What is your order?
Get some more light armor coming after me. Alright, so back to
Reporting in.
drop a repair station. Looks like we are in the process of capturing. It's almost ours.
Available.
I think it's just a longer capture. Because it's the victory point, you know, they don't want it to be too easy.
Repair
It's
station.
a repair
constructed.
station.
Moving out. Form up. We are
There we go.
victorious.
Got it. So, good victory for us to start out the episode. So we took out Leia and her army here. They had some T4Bs. Like I said, those are pretty tough tanks. They're not, you know, as good as an AT-AT, but
System control
in numbers,
achieved.
they can be pretty dangerous. So you do have to be careful. Going to go ahead and let's see, is this our
Lancer Frigate reporting.
indicator? I'm gonna pause it real quick because I'm looking at my ships here. Vector Class Star Destroyer. Corsair Picket Ship. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy back in as the commander. He's like a small interceptor ship, and makes him good for kind of warping in first, scouting, and then bringing in the real hard hitters. Now Corellia is right down here. That would be an excellent shipyard for us to take control of. But before we do that, I'm gonna come here and begin construction on some ground bases. I'm gonna
Constructing.
that in there. This one is a naval, so this gives us ship crews. Right now, I feel like we've got probably plenty of ship crews. That's what it looks like up here. I'm not going to worry about building any of that. Resource tab for more information. What's the resource tab? Galactic log, battle cam, victory conditions. Galactic faction influence and unique traits, story events, hero and tooltip. It's the resources tab. Okay, let's take a look here. So, food supplies go to your citizens and armed forces. It's gained from farms and some planets. Right now we're expending 75 and our income is 95, so we should be good. We're getting ship crews at 50 per week, net food supplies, so we're okay. I think, though, this is a rather large planet. We could start
Beginning
off here by
construction.
building that. 2-watt drive yards provides discount. Time reduction for, yeah, we want that. We have insufficient funds. Oh, it's 20,000 for it. Ooh. Definitely want to build it, though. I'm going to put in this building to get a little
Building
bit more
under construction.
income. Or no, we already did that. Or no, we didn't. Let me cancel
Building
these.
Canceled.
We want this one
Constructed.
first.
Constructing.
Some extra credits. And I think I'm going to try and build the Kuat drive yards. So let's take it a little bit easier here on some of those. And let's go instead to our space.
Building under construction.
Start building up a little bit of defense there. Okay, let's hit play. And I'm going to take the fight to Corellia with Admiral Thrawn. And like I said, we'll see what happens with the AI. Who owns this? Not us. I'm gonna bring our Dark Jedi down here
Construction complete.
and help start baiting. Looks like a planet that,
Construction complete.
yeah, it wasn't controlled from space, but we needed to attack some kind of Imperial splinter group, it looks like, because they have an AT-AT, so this should be interesting. Let's get in and fight this one. I'm learning a lot about this mod as I go along. I don't know a ton about it. Some of you may know a whole lot more than me. And speaking of, I should get to some of your comments here. Francesco Lagoya, thanks for being a channel member. He says, hey, Air, love the change of content. Love hearing your thoughts on these different franchises. I also completely agree with your thoughts on Lord of the Rings. It does feel like directors are afraid of creating new episodes or franchises. Yeah, I mean, people are afraid of... They're afraid of going and getting creative, right? They had really good material for the stories on those, and instead of being really creative, like, they usually just do stuff that's kind of safe fan service. And to me, it results in kind of uninteresting, unappealing content. That's just me. You know, again, differs for everybody, so take it for what it's worth. Now, they have an AT-AT, so I'm going to bring in some pretty heavy armor this time around.
Heading out.
At maximum unit capacity.
Bring in a couple of AT-ATs myself just so we can outgun them. And it looks like we have some capture points along the way here. I'll head to one of them first. Trying to see if we have any gun emplacements. See any gun emplacements? Let's drop the reinforcements from each of our walkers.
Awaiting orders.
That's our garrison. Good stuff, good stuff.
Copy.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and begin walking to the next waypoint. I want to do this
We'll clear the way for
piece
you.
at a time so we don't get too far ahead of each other because some of our walkers are kind of slow and this game's old.
I copy.
They don't, you know, walk
Advancing.
perfectly together all the time and have issues from it at times.
Reporting.
Let's take this capture point.
Turret constructing.
Alright, we've got our forces together. Let's begin marching on the next
The big
reinforcement
targets
points.
are ours.
See what kind of resistance we run into. And this game is so much fun. It's old. This game's really good. It's kind of like Shogun 2, except it's even older than that, right? Shogun 2 is super old, but still a really good game.
Ready. Acknowledged.
Come on,
Yes, General.
walking.
Excellent suggestion.
need my heavy
AT-AT
firepower up here.
Standing by.
There are AT-ATs up here. I'm gonna fast forward for a second. There we go.
We've located the enemy.
Yep, okay, so enemy scout walker was moving up on us. They got
Support order
absolutely
acknowledged.
ruined.
Is under attack.
They are attacking my base here. That
Order
is
acknowledged.
less than
Squad,
ideal. I
roll
may
out.
take my tank
Affirmative.
battalion
All
and
good
roll
noise.
back. Help fight that off. And I'm going to go into spread formation here.
Right away, sir.
Minimize
Ready
damage.
for orders.
Okay, looking good so far. Looking good. Alright, I've got my tanks.
Heading out.
They're a little bit out of order
Go
though.
to that. Fall out.
Okay, there we go. Now we should be able to beat back this attack and rebuild our base.
Bombing run available.
Awaiting
So we got a
orders.
bombing run available. Let's go ahead and rebuild
Beginning
our base.
construction.
We are working
Order,
on a
sir.
capture here.
Reporting.
I'm here, sir.
My AT-ATs are
Awaiting
holding
orders.
position. Enemy armor should be insufficient. Really deal significant damage. Just want to put in a
Secured
repair
landing
station.
zone. Repair station
And let's put in a
constructing.
back to tank over here.
Construction complete.
Keep our troops alive, so we've got access to more reinforcements should we need it. At the moment,
Ready.
we do not. And I've got some garrison
advance.
troopers here.
Yes, sir. Spread out, man.
Copy. Let's move out.
Okay, so that
Construction complete.
capture point should be safe. A little bit of repair work on our
Reporting
walker
in.
there.
Armored transport ready.
Not likely that we're going to get our walker destroyed, but better safe than sorry. And let's put in a garrison here too. Let's do something a little bit different. Got a carabiner squad, and a
Constructing.
sniper, commandos. Let's try and build something different just for the sake of.
Ready to receive your
Reporting
transmission.
in. Destination.
Oh gosh, enemy walker ahead.
Target acquired.
I read you. I anticipate no problems.
Roger that.
Yeah, I'm getting. Oh gosh, my walker's getting cooked.
Awaiting your orders.
Roger.
Repeating the target.
Back, get back.
My way, sir.
Oh, we lost an AT-AT. They have double AT-AT over here. One of mine's being healed at the moment, though, and has a lot of support fire. I'm going to work on the smaller armor. Just remember, this is a hero. I really don't want to lose that hero.
Support order acknowledged.
Your orders,
Back up,
Commander.
back up, back up.
Destination
No.
is acknowledged. I am en route.
Got him on a rapid advance, but he's not turning. Ah, pathfinding is so bad.
Sir,
Run, dummy. I'm gonna try and run a sacrificing maneuver here. Let's pull down some artillery
coordinates. Moving to destination.
Right away.
rollers.
Moving out.
Oh
I am
gosh,
ready.
run, run,
Moving
run.
on, sir. What is your order?
I'm gonna try
As
and
you
get this
command.
back here, and I'm gonna sell that
Turret has been sold.
and build a
Repair
repair
station
station
constructed.
instead. Try and keep my hero
Standing
alive.
by.
Let's
Reporting.
deploy our artillery and put some support fire over here.
Form up.
Looks like we killed the walker just barely.
Move out.
Pull our guys back
Right
over to
away.
our back to tanks.
Construction complete.
As you command.
Ooh, we almost lost our hero there. That was close. We did lose an AT-AT, so we'll have to retrain it. But
Yes,
yeah,
General.
we're getting a better fight out of the AI. That's for darn sure here. My artillery should be putting in some fire support here. It's got sight and
Awaiting
range.
orders. Moving to that area, sir. Commencing attack.
There we go. Awesome. Okay. Did we lose our Jedi? No, thank goodness. Where is he at? I lost track of him. I don't know where he's at right now. How come it won't take me to him?
I copy.
Oh, he was down there. Thank goodness. I guess he's the one that probably killed that walker, honestly. I guess he's just really strong, or else we would have been in big trouble there. They've got more artillery coming in.
Time order. Copy.
Reporting. Order acknowledged. Heading out.
Ready.
Yes, Commander. Orders, sir. Reporting.
Some stormtroopers over
All out
here.
troops. Awaiting orders. We'll back you up.
Okay, I'm gonna move some of these troops in. Lost some of my heaviest support, unfortunately.
We'll cover you.
I'm gonna fall back for a second.
Providing backup.
Lost our vehicle repair pad.
Ready.
There we go, got rid of most of that infantry that was harassing us. Got one last armored vehicle that's harassing us here. Cool. It should go down to the artillery fire.
Artillery online.
And I've got my AT-AT back, and they've lost their AT-ATs, so I think
Standing by. Affirmative.
should be in good position now. I'll use my AT-AT to help me make the push. They keep destroying my vehicle repair pad. These cheeky little devils.
Reporting in. Let's move out. I copy.
Why don't these guys fire automatically? I think I have to give them a command to fire. Just fire when they're in range.
Firing at will.
Do us all the favor.
Repair station constructed.
Yeah, they start immediately attacking the repair station every time I build it. They know what I'm up to.
Roger that.
Ready for orders.
Repair station.
Go ahead and build the repair station because I don't think they can stop me now. Okay. Alright, I think we're regaining some control here.
Inputting coordinates.
I'm here, sir.
Good. All right, I got my AT-AT in position to kind of hold that.
Construction complete.
My repair station up. Let's get our TIE maulers
Form up.
set up. It's just an AT-ST, so no huge worry there. We don't want to lose our hero like we almost did earlier.
Ready to go.
Some of these
Roger that.
troops.
Form up.
Let's move them up to the front.
Reporting in, sir.
Quit trying to turn around backwards.
Awaiting orders. Always ready, sir.
Ready to receive your transmission.
Okay.
Complying with orders.
Affirmative. Reporting in.
Let's get our Jedi out in front.
Awaiting orders.
And our TIE crawlers
Roll out.
should be ready to go. It's a real narrow passage through the center there as well. They got some light. Oh, they got another AT-AT. Where did they get another AT-AT from?
Roger that.
Yeah, we gotta get down here and get on this AT-AT. See if we can get our Dark Jedi to attack.
Awaiting orders.
Form up. Engaging enemy.
We'll back you up.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, we got it.
We'll cover you.
Let's force our way in. We got some kind of armored vehicle back here too.
Copy. You can start your advance.
Power generator. And that armored vehicle is strong. It was getting savaged by a lot of my troops and still hanging in there. That turret.
Right behind you.
Take that turret out. Whew, we are taking some damage, folks. This is some pretty tough resistance here. I don't know what I have that's going to be good here, but
Setting course.
just start bringing stuff down because we desperately need it. Our Jedi is doing well, or Dark Jedi, I should say.
Come on, man, this way. Let's go.
Let's get a vehicle repair station up over here. Spread our troopers out. Build a garrison here.
Building started.
Reporting.
Move up our
Ahead to that position.
AT-ST, or
Repair
AT-AT.
station constructing.
Let's get some Bacta going. Alright.
Constructing.
I copy.
There's a turret down
Reporting.
here.
We've secured
Set
a landing
that turret
zone.
out.
Construction complete.
Alright, we've got another landing zone.
On it, sir.
Construction
sir.
complete.
On my
Move
way.
my artillery up here as well.
T2B over. T2B, copy. Course plotted. Providing covering fire.
Alright, excellent. So we're gaining a foothold. They must have a heavy factory back here where they're able to get more AT-ATs, because, well, I say that. I don't know how many they had to begin with. I guess I just expected to only see one. We saw more than, we've seen 3 already, if I remember right.
I copy. Adjusting navicomputer. Laying suppressive fire.
Order acknowledged. This way. Yes, Commander. Over there.
Base is under attack.
Okay. Trying to get my troops up. Let's go take out some of their buildings.
Lead the way.
Our AT-AT is full strength. Oh, they got some big buildings. Let's go on a bombing
standing
run right
by.
here.
Armor ready.
And we've got an orbital bombardment as well.
Commencing bombing run.
We'll take this and do a little
Ready to
scouting
roll.
down here.
Advancing. Enemies
I've got my
in
Dark
range.
Jedi inside this thing. That's great. Let's do an orbital bombardment on this heavy factory.
Targets engaged.
How come it didn't?
Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
It wouldn't target where I wanted it to. That's really frustrating. some reinforcements down here. Our Jedi's all alone. Should be able to survive it. He's doing some healing here too. Okay, things have to be closer to us before we can use the corruption. My bad.
Awaiting your orders.
Form up. I've got him in my sight.
Your orders, Commander?
Our Jedi was taking some damage there, but he appears to shrug off a fair bit of it too.
I am ready.
Bring our AT-AT down.
Orders, sir.
Awaiting orders.
What is your order?
Pretty tight
Distance
streets,
calculated.
so I'm struggling to maneuver here as well.
Repair station constructing.
Let's get after this building. It's a Moff Palace. Let's actually get after the heavy factory, because the heavy factory is the greater threat to us. Got another turret up over here. Let's go take out the turret.
Construction
As you
complete.
command. They call that a defense.
Okay. Alright, we've taken out these
Copy.
buildings.
Advance.
Push south here. Knock out that turret. He should be looking up for us here. Yeah, we got the turret going down. These buildings going down. Well, I mean, the difficulty setting
copy.
seems to make it trickier. At least in the land battles. We've had some much tougher land battles as of late.
Reporting.
Just about get another bombing run available.
Forward. Right away.
Those repair stations are handy. Keep my AT-AT at full fighting
Yes, General.
strength.
Acknowledged. Excellent suggestion.
Right, I've got all my troops headed down,
Yes,
so
sir.
hopefully we can put a savage
out.
beating on
We'll
this
assist you.
heavy factory. This planet had some good infrastructure here. They were able to build heavy units. They had a pretty decent defense there with those AT-ATs. It was a little bit scary there for a few moments. Thought I was going to lose my hero. We took some losses.
Yes, Commander.
This was not
Heading
a
out.
Acknowledged.
loss-free fight. They got here an advanced factory too. Good grief, they had a heavy and an advanced. The advanced one I think is probably where the AT-ATs come from. Then the heavy factory is probably for tanks.
Standing by. You may start your
Down
approach.
here, our
I will
bombing run
copy.
is almost ready to call in. We get the turret there.
Bombing run
Bomber
available.
squadron reporting.
Bomber squadron's inbound. And I'm trying to remember, was it
Attack
C?
run.
Yeah, here, let's... Trying to get a view on the Dark Jedi and it won't
Enemies
let
in
me.
range.
Ah. It's just all weird views there.
Ready for orders.
Following your lead.
There we go. I'll let you all see the enemy building get bombed out here at the end. Comes the TIE bombers. Dropping their payload. Whatever Imperial splinter group this was, another warlord maybe, we will be victorious at this point. So we've taken away all their buildings, their factories. I think the only
Moving
thing
out.
we've got left to do is to go over to this other capture point. There we go, victory.
Defeated.
Yeah, so they had an AT-AT, but they had the factory producing more. We lost an AT-AT, and we also lost a floating fortress. I thought that floating fortress... I don't know, this was theirs. We lost an AT-AT and AT-ST. They lost their fortress and the AT-AT.
System control achieved.
Frigate here.
Not ideal for us, definitely not ideal. I had a place where I was building walkers, and I'm now trying to remember where that was at. Let's get there. Where was I building walkers? Somewhere back here. There. Illust? Nope. Nope. I got artillery there, but not quite. I sworn I had walkers coming, like the AT-AT walkers coming from one of these planets. Could be wrong. Take a look at Coruscant. Maybe I built the Got a light factory at Coruscant. And we are building a heavy factory. And then we're also building the advanced factory. So I don't know if I... Oh, yeah, here. Core log? Yeah. Got good stuff here. Good stuff here. Speaking of Imperial dropship, light gunship. Deathhawk combat air speeders. That's cool. Let's grab some air speeders and let's construct another AT-AT. I'm going to put these units... zoom, get up in orbit. Bring these down to join our
Destination
army.
set.
And I'm gonna push
Lancer
on
Frigate reporting.
I
down
see.
here to
Construction
Duro.
complete.
See if we can keep the fight
Tactical
going.
battle imminent.
Let's get back here and start the
Constructing.
space station building. And we didn't build any buildings here. Let's get a
Building
Moff
start.
Palace.
Constructing.
Some credits. Lorinar Corporation. Oh, cool. Provides a discount and time reduction for strike cruiser variants and torpedo sphere. Let's build it just because it's unique.
Constructing.
Why not? Let's have some fun. All right. That's cool how much stuff, like just how much stuff they put into this game. It's pretty impressive. I don't know what we're up against here with the New Republic. Doesn't look particularly powerful, but sometimes looks can be deceiving. So let's begin our assault here. Here we go. Space battle at Duro. Temperate world in the Galactic Core. Duro was a founding member of the Galactic Republic. Duros were among among the first spacefaring species were known for exceptional astronavigation. During the Clone Wars, the planet was rendered uninhabitable wasteland by a CIS orbital bombardment. Look at that. Okay, so my Interceptor Squadron has entered the battlefield
TIE
first.
Interceptor here.
I'm gonna
Course
make my
set.
way towards New Republic Space Station, which is somewhere back in this vicinity.
Instructions received.
Just gonna check my Interceptor Squadron out up close here. TIE Interceptors are pretty cool. I think my favorite's the TIE Defender for sure. I love Defenders. Thrawn, all things Thrawn, I'm down for. Yeah, there's the Interceptors rolling past these nebula. Let's jump back out of that view. As soon as I get a little
Interceptor
bit
squad
closer,
reporting.
I'll bring in some heavier
Engines
ships.
activated. Location plotted.
Get our
Choose
reinforcements
your
called up.
reinforcements.
And we'll try our... well, I haven't brought in the Lancer Frigates yet.
There they are! Blast them!
Okay.
Orders, sir.
Blasted out. Let's go ahead and just bring in the heavy guns. Here
If
comes
you
Thrawn.
insist.
Moving to coordinates. Order confirmed.
We're on the move.
Alright, so we got the big guns
Ready for
coming
command,
in.
sir. For the Empire.
Bring in these strike cruisers. Try them out.
Closing on target.
Protect from bombers. Okay.
Location confirmed.
Got a couple of ships here that are supposed to be good against fighter class.
Star Destroyer standing by. Moving to coordinates.
It's like we've pretty much already blasted our way through, though. Let's bring our
Squadron
Interceptor
standing
Squadron
by.
up here to come chase down these Y-Wings.
Ready for battle.
Some Y-Wings out in front there. Camera's a little bit crazy. Woo, yeah, kind of a lot crazy. There we go.
Victorious.
We've defeated the enemy craft. What few Y-Wings are left are being hunted down by interceptors, and it's a victory. Not terribly surprised, as we weren't really facing
Construction
anything
complete.
particularly strong there. Back together here. Space station buildings underway. We don't have much to defend here.
Construction complete.
I feel like we should just stay on the offensive, or else we're going to end up in trouble. Got extra AT-ATs this time,
commencing.
so begin the invasion of Duro. And that's probably where I'll end this episode. We've made some good progress here, captured a few planets. We're trying out this higher difficulty. I'm going to keep it on the higher difficulty for now. And if this eventually feels too easy, then we might again up it and go straight for Admiral and give it a shot. And I guess if we really feel like taking a lot of punishment, we've also got the scout snipers. That scout squads were pretty fun. Let's take our Jedi. How come he's not? Oh, why is he not moving?
Choose your
Maybe he has to stay there for the construction. I don't know. That's kind of strange.
Coordinates received.
On
I'm
my
gonna go
way,
double
sir.
AT-AT again, and then I'm gonna bring in our heavy
Acknowledged.
tanks. I need to get more tanks, and I need more stormtrooper squads.
Advancing.
They should be easy to train.
Complete.
Let's go build this up over here, and then let's bring some
Reporting.
troopers down. There's a kind of a
I'm here,
point
sir.
of
I
interest
copy.
up here.
Reporting in, sir. Additional
Report.
garrison
Drop
on
some
the way.
additional
Dropping additional
garrisons.
soldiers.
I just put in a repair station and some Bacta down here,
Awaiting orders.
rather than the turrets. The
Yes,
turrets
sir.
don't ever seem to do me a
Ready.
whole lot of
Ready
good
to receive your
regardless.
transmission. Destination is acknowledged.
Yes, Commander. Walker moving out. As you wish, General.
Yes, sir.
Construction.
I'm gonna leave my scout troopers to
Reporting
kind
in.
of protect the base here.
Complete.
Moving out. Advancing.
Send my Jedi this way.
Roger that.
Alright, great. There we go. A little bit of infrastructure on the ground. We're gonna walk our way towards the next
Warm up.
station. Here I will go ahead and put some turrets
Awaiting orders. Squad, move out.
over here.
Right away, sir.
Let's get these built.
Turret constructing.
Copy. Squad, advance.
I'll copy.
I expected some resistance over here, but I haven't seen it
The
yet.
enemy is approaching.
There they are.
I copy. Avoiding fire.
They're a Dark Jedi on these guys. Got him. Okay.
Construction complete.
Drop some more turrets in. What is this back here? Mercenary outfitter. Sweet, we got some mercenaries.
Reporting. Order
that.
acknowledged. Move out.
This game's so much fun. It's an oldie,
Yes,
but it's a
Commander.
goodie. Ooh, they got some light tanks coming in. Hope my scout
sir.
troopers are up to the job. That's an infantry turret. Or no, that's an anti-vehicle turret. It's just there's quite a few
Reporting.
light
Keep
tanks
going.
there.
This way.
Gonna overpower it. Bring in my repulsor tanks. They should be more than a match
Over
for the
there.
light armor.
Rolling out. Moving to position. Moving.
Reporting.
Get up here.
Structure destroyed.
Advancing.
Forward. Okay, so we got all of our
Affirmative,
mercenaries
sir.
out of that structure. Have some more anti-vehicle turrets here.
Constructing.
Squad, move out.
And move our trooper squads
Awaiting
forward.
Reporting.
Support of the
Right away.
AT-ATs. We've got our Dark Jedi there as well. Let's send
Ready.
one scout trooper squad back
Right
up
away.
here and rebuild that. This is your Marines. The New Republic Marines.
Construction complete.
Scanning target.
Tanks to focus down some of their armor.
Yes, sir.
We got troopers up here to lay down some support fire.
Ready to fire. Let's roll. Target hit.
Base under attack.
Moving
Right,
to that
good,
area,
good.
sir.
We've secured the
Build our
landing zone.
anti-vehicle
reporting
turret.
Heading out.
I'm gonna put in a vehicle repair station here.
Roger that.
Awesome. There we go. Now we should get a pretty solid defensive position here to fight from.
Orders.
Scout troopers seem to be doing well enough. Let's put in another
Building started.
garrison
Construction
there.
complete.
It's like a power generator up here to the north of us.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we're in good shape here. Enemy doesn't really have a
All
good way to get to
Armor
us.
ready.
Construction
Just give me a
complete.
target.
In fact, I may take
On
this
my way.
garrison force and try and push forward. hit with some rockets
Moving
there.
us.
No bueno. There we go. Our tanks are going to get good fire on them that time. They can pay. Little cheeky crap. Wow, they got some huge transport back here. Behemoth C.
Bombardment available.
Let's put the bombardment right here.
Affirmative.
On orbital bombardment. There we go. So we
You've
took
got
out the
orders.
behemoth with
Right
an orbital
away.
bombardment.
Order acknowledged.
We had a
Right
T4B
away,
there as
sir.
well, so that was a great engagement for us, actually. I'm gonna move my troops across the bridge.
Squad, advance.
Roger that.
I copy. Let's move
Get
out.
some back to set up here.
Reporting.
All right, where's our back to?
Form up. In my sights. Enemy in range.
Back up, run!
Let's go.
Try and keep my trooper alive.
Constructing.
Awaiting orders.
Construction complete.
Move out.
We're here to
Keep
do some
going.
heals.
I'll copy.
Come on, tanks.
Reporting.
I think you have to have a unit stay there while you're doing the construction's what it looks like.
Yes, Commander.
Their buildings, or we're pushing in on their buildings. Our Dark Jedi's going after their turrets, which is great. Get my walkers to go after the building. Got a bombing
Ready
run.
for
Let's
orders.
bring it in right up here.
Initiate attack
Ready.
run.
Drive that tank back.
Commencing
Yes, Commander.
bombing run.
Order, sir.
I don't know if we're gonna actually hit the tank. Let's see.
sighted them.
Pull back. There's our bombing run. Nope, we missed him. Dang, that's too bad. Alright, the rebellion retreat has begun. Or sorry, I say rebellion, it's New Republic.
Brigade
I'm just
standing
used to
by.
calling them the rebellion.
Let's move out.
Thrawn came after the New Republic. He was actually kind of the underdog, which
Planetary control
made it all that much more
achieved.
fun in the story. So there we go, some good progress. We had some pretty stiff ground resistance in a couple places. It's at a little more than I expected, even in a couple, which is good. It makes it fun. I'm low on credits, so I'm gonna need to wait for this week to end, and we'll get started on the next one. But hope you all enjoyed this one. Heir of Star Wars signing up for now, or I should say heir to Thrawn, and he was the heir to the Empire, which makes me heir to the Empire. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed it. HeirofCarthage signing up for now. See you next time.